How's it looking?
It's good looking good. Oh yeah, this is looking good. Then need the lens.
Hi guys, my name is Chantel. Welcome to our day. Today I am just going to be doing some prepping for our week, which is not a discipline I own, but it's one I'm working on cultivating. So we are making muffins, and I'm going to be chopping vegetables to prep for the week, and I'm just going to be getting all my stuff together for what homeschooling we're going to be doing for the week. So Robert actually is going back to work after his paternity leave. He's been off for 6 weeks since little Ava's been born, and I'm flying solo, and he's doing overnights, which I'm super intimidated. Bedtime is not a fun time around here. It should be. I want it to be, but it's not. So and so I'm just preparing everything that I can for the week so that I can go smoothly into my newborn, like 4th trimester postpartum season once I don't have the extra hand in the house. So you guys will get to come along today as we do some of those things, and I hope you enjoy. Can you please get out of my butter? Oh my goodness, no! I'm not gonna let you help me. No. So, allergy life. So our family has food allergies, mostly my son, and then we have some intolerances and things that we tend to avoid, like gluten and dairy. But so I purchased these dates when I was pregnant and I was eating them, and then I just went to use them in a recipe, and my husband came around and checked, and they have a nut warning. And so you wouldn't think, like, if you're making a recipe for somebody that, well, I didn't include nuts in the recipe, and that's what I think a lot of people often think who aren't educated about food allergies. But there is a warning on the package. So it's manufactured on equipment that processes tree nuts and may contain an occasional pit. So a lot of like flours or grains have that also. And so that's why a lot of times when people are offering to bring food, I just think it's a really good thing to learn and be educated about, especially if you are making food for friends who have food allergies, or if you are like serving or hosting and doing a lot of that. Being educated around food allergies makes a difference between a family who maybe can't eat at somebody else's house very often, and then being able to make somebody feel safe and have them in your home because you're educated on how to serve their family who has anaphylactic food allergies. So we know that we've had some safe haven families who have taken the time to learn about food allergies, cross-contaminations, baking, like safe food handling practices, and it's made all the difference in where we can build relationships and fellowship and have community. And I just wanted to share that little bit about food allergy life. Muffins are in the oven, and I'm going to peel and chop up a butternut squash and some onions for some of the recipes we have through the week.
You need one of these?
No.
Look good.
Thank you. Before anybody says anything, I know I peel towards myself and that is not the way you're supposed to peel. I'm doing it anyways.
That's how you cut boxes too.
Not so loud. Do you need a scratch little owl? Oh, my little owl. Her butt cheeks are gonna be in this, so I'm not gonna be able to do this. So the seeds inside, we love to feed to our chickens because they're really good for their gut health. Or you can save them, especially if they're organic. I've saved butternut squash and grown from them. So we try to do as much like composting as possible, but
A bowl.
oh, how pretty!
A flower bowl.
Yes. We do it a few different ways. We feed our chickens most of the scraps. This is my chicken scrap master. So we feed most of the scraps to the chickens, and then what doesn't go to the chickens goes into the compost. Things like the butternut squash peels, oranges, like citruses.
Okay, headed outside here. Ooh, that's sunny. I'm gonna check on the chickens. We just replaced the bedding from inside their little coop, and I think they're pretty happy. They always love digging around in some new stuff. So let's check them out. How you guys doing? Loving life? Yep, yep. They still get on top, so I got some nice frozen poop from the last couple days that I can't get off. But we just get in here and I throw a ton of straw in there and just let them dig around and be real happy. I also have installed like a little solar light in here. Solar light is in hopes that they will produce some more eggs. Also got this thing going in here. Just pallets. Piece of plywood on top. But yeah, looks like we got some happy chickens for now. Then today the boy and I, we also did a little fluffing in the quail coop over here. This is usually where they hang out. Got some nice straw in there for them. The rest of it, as you can see, is just kind of sandy. I'd like to get some plants and stuff in there for them. Outside of the coop area gets a little wet from their water and stuff, and we've got a little, that's hilarious, she's actually in there. We've got a little like just throwaway plastic tote that they can kind of retreat into in case it gets too wet outside. And we just got some sand in it and stuff, and we scoop it out every now and then. These are Gatornix quail. Originally got them for meat, basically. We did one batch of them that we hatched. Had a pretty low hatch rate, but we were able to get 9 into the freezer. That's our male. I hate zooming in on things, but let's see if we can do a little zoomage. That's our male. I call him Dan Quail. Yep. But it looks like everyone's pretty happy. Got all the poop scooped out for the most part. It looks like they've already pooped a bunch. Hello!
So muffins are done, and I'm going to leave these here to cool, and then they will go into a freezer bag so that we can pull them out as we need them over the morning, because otherwise we'll eat them all just really fast. And then I'm just taking a quick break and making black bean tostadas for lunch, and then I will finish up my prep. So I've heard that you can feed the sourdough starter discard to chickens. So, you guys interested? I mixed it with a little bit of water to make sure it was kind of thinner. What do you think, Lady Jane? We haven't named this chicken. I think it needs to be named something to do with owls. She's pretty though. Easter acre. Alright, yeah, they're digging it. Alright, well, now I know. I'll have to put it in 2 different bowls so they don't fight over it. Cool. Hello, lovelies. I was just headed off to bed and I thought I better, oh, my Berkey just leaked. I better do a sign-off video to accompany today's videos. So let's see. I got to make the muffins from the sourdough discard, which was really wonderful. I think those turned out really nice. I chopped up all my veggies. I made it big. I didn't get everything on video, but I also made like a zucchini pureed like soup thing for like morning sipping. And oh my gosh, I started a sourdough loaf. I've never made sourdough before. I have my starter that I have just activated like last week. But the article that I'm using has like really super detailed and complex instructions, span over like 3 days, and I didn't read it all the way through. And so at the end of the night I was like, guess this is just gonna sit on the counter and I'm gonna just try to bake it in the morning. So I found a couple other like articles that had easier baking instructions, and so I'm kind of like mashing them together in hopes that it works out. So that's sitting on my counter over here. Wish me luck. Yeah, I feel prepped for the week. I'm really excited. And I hope this week we're gonna get a fire cider video in, because it's about time. That takes a month to ferment, so it should have been done like a month ago already, but we'll get some like elderberry syrup going and all of our fun immune system boosting goodies going this week, and maybe we'll get those on camera, and we'll share those recipes with you guys, and maybe some holistic health stuff, since not a lot to do in the garden right now. So hope you guys have a lovely night. Thank you for tuning in.